So how high a microphone or guitar-wise, do you need to go lower?
I would aim it. Yeah, I would go lower. I would bottom that out.
Okay, we're going in like 30.
And then I would tighten that back and point it like right there.
Perfect.
From toasted whole grains to natural honey and molasses, Mrs. Baird's
Check
breads
1,
are
2.
made from only
I can't
the
hear
best
myself.
stuff
You can't hear anything?
for you and your family. So whether it's PB&J on whole grain white or
Joel, he can't hear.
choice on honey 7 grain, Mrs. Baird's has a delicious, nutritious bread to build it on. Mrs. Baird's baking bread that tastes great since 1908.
FlyOver Country 97.9.
Well, hello, it is Kristina here at FlyOver Country 97.9, and we are here with Dallas Pryor. I'm echoing.
What is going on? Yeah, I'm absolutely stoked to be here. It's fun to be back in a familiar town. I'm glad that I got to make Colby my stop.
Right. Well, we're happy to have you here at the studios, and we're running a little bit behind, which is okay,
That's
which
my
is fine.
fault, and I'm so sorry for it.
That's okay. It's totally okay. Life happens, right? You've been busy. You're on the road.
It does, yeah.
Right.
So
okay.
I traveled an hour south to get here after the show last night. So I think in my mind I set everything back an hour or something like that. That's just how it was.
Well, it happens. It happens. Okay, so talk to me about who you are, what you do. Explain what kind of music you do.
Yeah, I'm working on a slogan right now because I have been put into this groove where they call me Texas country. That's what I'm labeled as right now, and that's not a bad label to be because that's my kind of music, you know.
Right.
I love it. My number one hero in the world's Randy Rogers, but I'm trying to come up with like some kind of Heartland Zone kind of music, you know, like music for people around here.
Right.
Us.
So Texas country is so broad. I mean, it really is. It includes a lot of people and a lot of type of sounds, and you are a lot of that sound. But it's not a bad place to be, for sure.
No, it's an awesome place. It's my preferred place to be.
Well, and we were talking like networking and with the Red Dirt and the Texas country, everybody is so nice.
Yeah, they're the greatest. They're the absolute best people to ever want to network with. I've got friends in radio. Some of my Kansas friends, a girl from Hoisington, and made her radio career start in Junction City in Manhattan. Corliss always calls it. It's like a family event coming down there and networking. We got to get you down there. You're gonna love it.
Okay, I'm in. You don't have to ask me twice. Okay, so you are from Kansas.
Absolutely. I guess I didn't answer who I am.
No, you're fine.
So I'm Dallas Pryor. I started out singing and annoying my family and friends from a very young age, and I was good at it, but I probably did it too much, and I got on everybody's nerves, and people were like, "Okay, we get it, dude."
I mean, did you sing when you entered the room?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I got a lot of "Can you stops" or like, "Oh, here he goes again," stuff like that. But I didn't pick up a guitar until later in life. I bounced between Topeka, Kansas, where my mom raised me, and Abilene, Kansas, where my dad raised me, and went to school at Shawnee Heights, and went to school at Abilene High, and never picked up a guitar until I got out and started going I joined this little program called the Marine Corps, and that's where I picked up a guitar for the very first time when I was 20 years old.
So guitar definitely didn't come easy to
It
you.
didn't come natural at all. It was such a process to learn, and I was so bad at it for so long. I'm really glad I'm what I would call decent now. I can play one hell of a G chord, you know.
So everything you write has a G chord in it, and that's it, right?
Almost. I try and get away from that every now and then, but yeah, pretty much. You're not wrong.
Well, you know what? You got to do what you're good at.
Yep.
Right. Okay, so you were the front man for the Lazy Wayne Band.
Absolutely.
And now you have kind of put them in the background, and you are taking a solo career. You've taken it to Nashville.
It's more like I was Lazy Wayne Band. I actually asked them to. It started out me and my buddy. We started the band. He was Lazy. I was Wayne. His nickname in college was Lazy K. Went to Oklahoma State Farrier School. And my middle name's Wayne. So we went by that as a duo. I put the full band together. He quit right away.
Oh.
And not like anything bad. He just didn't tell any of us he moved to Fort Collins, Colorado.
Is that because he was lazy?
You never know. And you know what? It seems like it fits, doesn't it?
Right.
So he moved out to Colorado and didn't tell none of us until one day he's like, yeah, I can't do the band stuff anymore. I live in Colorado now.
Oh,
all right,
okay.
cool, but keep the band name. It's cool. And I'm like, I like the band name too. It was original. And so we just went by that. And around 2018, I asked the band, like, hey, I'm paying for everything. Can we all buy in? Like, I'm on my third transmission. It's my truck. I bought the trailer. It's all my like sound and light equipment. It'd be cool if we could buy in. And they all said, nope. So
it's
for a
not
long
cheap.
time, I just kind of went as Lazy Wayne Band. I'm glad that the band is keeping that alive because when I decided to step out from behind it and go by my actual name, the band, they wanted to keep that had become an identity of theirs too. So they are taking over the legacy of the Lazy Wayne Band. That is no longer me, that's them now. And I am finally singing on front stage as me for the first time.
So are they staying behind you as your band, or are they just going to do their own thing?
Yeah, they're definitely like in the same aspect as George Strait has his Ace in the Hole band. Dallas Pryor will always have his Lazy Wayne Band.
Perfect. So what is it, stepping out on your own, going into Nashville, recording some of your first songs, right?
Yeah,
What was that like?
All of the Lazy Wayne stuff was, I'm not a prolific volume songwriter. I think I write pretty good, but I don't write a lot. I only write when I got something that's hurting me or need to get off my chest, and I need to do better at that because I know that's not the correct way to write. Sometimes you got to expand your creative side of your brain a little bit more and do stuff out of your own comfort zone, which I'm getting a little bit better at.
It's good that you don't have a lot to write about if you're writing about pain. Right?
Well, some of the songs are coming out, kind of like Woman Like You. They're not happy songs, but that's why people love them and people relate to them. So the Lazy Wayne songs were my first 10 attempts at writing. All 10 of them recorded right here in Kansas. The first one in Abilene, the second one in Topeka, the third one down in Wellington, and the EPs. And I wanted to do something bigger. I wanted to do something better. I wanted to feel like it was a step up. And so I tried to get something together with my dude, Mr. Josh Serrato, in Melody Mountain down there in Texas. I tried to get something together with him. He's co-Wetzel's lead guitarist now, and he doesn't have a whole lot of time. So things didn't work out there. I had another opportunity in Beloit, and things fell through there as well. So I just got to churning in my brain. What am I going to do? We went out to Nashville, man. I got a few suggestions from another Kansas boy from Southeast Kansas, Mr. Nick Walsh in Linden. He's a published, he writes professionally in Nashville on a publishing deal. And he suggested a couple different studios, and I picked one of them, and I had no idea what I was getting into when I walked in. It was like Dierks Bentley's home studio. Not his home, but like where he wrote Modern Day Drifter, Dierks Bentley self-titled, and had the platinums all over the wall from Up on the Ridge. Like all that stuff he recorded right in that studio. They handed me this old beat-up J45 guitar into the little sound booth where I was doing my singing and my guitar playing and everything at. And they were like, yeah, this is Chris Stapleton's. This is what he did with he did all of the steel drivers work on this guitar in this booth. And I'm like, shut up. That is so cool. And then Brad Paisley was in there the next day after me, and I'm like, wow, what a group
So
of
it didn't
to
like
be involved in.
it make you more nervous. It was like more inspiring.
Dude, our producer was the most absolute pro of pros. He never felt out of my league. I never felt anything other than comfortable and like we were doing good things, and he assured all of it, and he made it sound the way it sounds.
Awesome. Well, if you're just tuning in, Dallas Pryor is in the studios live. We're at FlyOver Country 97.9. Talking to him about his career. He's doing his little radio tour. We're so excited that he's stopped by here. Always excited to have artists in the studio. Why is it important in your mind to stop at radio stations?
It's important to get your songs played, and the more you show face, the more you are like, hey, I'm a pretty good guy, and we should hang out and let's play my songs and we could do stuff. I don't know, it's just, I'm a big networker. We were talking these Texas Country Award shows. There's the T3Rs, the Texas Country Music Association Awards, or Texas Country Music Chart Awards, all that kind of stuff. I haven't, this is my first song I've put out to those charts. And I've been going to those for 5 years. So basically not really any point for me to go down there other than meeting people like I would have met you there. Or like Adam, who I was with yesterday, or my friend Corliss that I was talking about from Hoisington. She's the one that dragged me down there. And my radio promoter, Jen, she's the one that set me up with my first one. So I've been doing that for years, and that's the exact same thing as doing this, getting out and seeing people's homes, getting to spend time with them. The last 2 stops I made, I played a show in Lincoln Tuesday night, a pop-up show. Nobody knew we were doing it until like 1 hour before it happened.
Awesome. I love it. I love that.
And then I got the one in Broken Bow, Nebraska scheduled a little ahead of time because I had help. But yeah, I did a little pop-up show there. Unfortunately, I can't do the same thing here. I gotta head south and see Mr. Josh down there at the Marshall.
Oh, fine. Go see Josh. We love Josh. You know, they are our sister stations down there.
Are they really? I didn't know that.
They are.
So I got to meet him for the first time at the
he was down there.
T3Rs last year.
Yep, we love Josh. He's kind of cool. We like him. We'll keep him around.
Well, you gotta. But yeah, it's this town right here is one that's actually familiar to me. I've spent a lot of time here in the past. I've played at local bars. I've played at events. I've done things here and there around Colby. I hope I get to keep coming back. We were at one point supposed to play with Aaron Watson at that community center here, and then his whole band got COVID or something, and had to cancel, unfortunately. But that was on the docket. We were about to play a big show here for y'all, but we will get it going again. I know we will.
Right. Well, we do throw events, so you never know. You never know. You know, networking.
Hey, we are a rodeo dance kind of band. If you heard, I can't say the name of the other song we have out right now because it's explicit. But if you like rodeo, you're gonna like our music. It's either me getting my heart broke or getting bucked off.
Well, do you want to play something for us?
I can absolutely do that.
I think that would be fantastic. Now, I know he is struggling with his voice today just because he has been singing and out and about and, playing shows. So we're super excited that he's going to sing for us. And he does have a single out right now. But I think Dallas is going to play us a new one.
I am. I'm going to play you guys a teaser. I've got new songs coming out on digital platforms and stuff like that. But this is not the first time or the last time you're going to hear from me here at this radio station. I've got a new one that I'm going to drop in January, and I'll probably come and see you. Move that wherever you need. I'm going to probably come back and see you in February again, make my drive through the snow. Maybe I'll go to the mountains and ski afterwards. I don't know. But folks, this is the next radio single. I've got one coming out in September on digital, one coming out in November on digital. This one will be dropping on digital and your local radio station right here in Colby, Kansas, folks. This one's about getting loved and left like a sack of potatoes and then moved on right to the next one. This one's called Next New Man.
All right, Dallas Pryor, FlyOver Country 97.9.
Why don't you leave me on? Let's get this feeling good, and then you see me hanging on. Then I give you that look, then you leave me here, just like 2 or 3 or 4 before. It's like the same old TV show, the same old worn-out book. The story in life feels special, then when you get to the hook, the pages disappear, the screen it turns to black, but that ain't where it ever ends up at. Don't think you're the one that broke me just 'cause you walked out the door, but what you're doing after is one I haven't seen before. Just know that this ain't some ingenious or some old special plan. So go ahead and move on to your next new man. And it's a sad-ass state of mind when you always see it coming. But the state of mind's the reason that it always ends up falling. I'm just the latest of the first with countless in between. So I guess it's a lost its sting. don't think you're the one that broke me just 'cause you walked out the door. But what you're doing after is one I haven't seen before. Just know that this ain't some ingenious or some old special plan. So go ahead and move on to your next new man. Just don't think you're the one that broke me just 'cause you walked out the door. What you're doing after is one I haven't seen before. Just know that this ain't some ingenious or some old special plan. Just don't think you're the one that broke me just 'cause you walked out the door. What you're doing after is one I haven't seen before. Just know that this ain't some ingenious, some old special plan. So go ahead and move on. That sure didn't take long. Looks like you're already moved on to your next new man.
Love it. Love it. So fun. So fun. So, I mean, you write from experience?
Yeah. Yes, I do. That was the last song I wrote until I had a little songwriting thing I put together with my buddies from Texas, a bunch of horse guys. I made them write a song talking trash on horses with me. Another from experience type. It's called I Don't F with Horses No More.
Well, you're listening to FlyOver Country 97.9. My name is Kristina, in here with Dallas Pryor, live in the studios. We're also live on Facebook. Yeah. So what's next for you?
We have shows. Man, I'm sticking around Kansas a bunch. I've been in Nebraska a lot this summer. I've been doing a lot of cool stuff. We just shared the stage with Miranda Lambert at Country Stampede, the main stage. That was so much fun. We've been sharing the stage at Hot Country Nights with a bunch of people in Kansas City. Down in Council Grove in the middle of the Flint Hills, we just shared the stage with Old 60. And
fantastic.
We were just with Aaron Watson. We were just at Hot Country Nights with Joe Nichols and Wyatt Flores. And it's just been a whole slew, crazy summers full of the coolest shows. But we're doing our own in Wichita tomorrow. So I got to drive back to Topeka, and then I got to drive down to Wichita. So got a lot of driving, and then we were doing a really cool event this Saturday called the Wakefield Bash up in the North Shore of Milford Lake in Wakefield, Kansas. And then we're in Topeka doing the Topeka Food Truck Festival. And then after that, we're doing Purple Power Play to support our Kansas State Wildcats, y'all.
Right, Wildcats, boy, right here.
Right there downtown Manhattan, and then I'm taking that Saturday off. Going to spend some time on the lake, and then go back and watch the Cats play. And then the next day we got the Chapman Labor Day Festival, so we'll be doing street dances and stuff like that. But if you're interested to see any of that stuff, we got it posted all over. I got monthly ones at the top of all my socials. Really all my socials that I keep that on are really just Instagram and Facebook. So just look up Dallas Pryor there. If you're looking for a full tour schedule, I've got it out. DallasPryor.com, or you can follow me on Bands in Town. That's also a great place to see my tour schedule. Either ways, that's what I'm doing. That's where I'll be at. I got new music coming out every couple of months, and I'm not going to stop. We got to go back to Nashville and finish this album up.
Are you living your dream?
It's a lot more work than I thought living my dream would be, but absolutely, yeah. It might be running my ragged, but I am doing what I love, and I can't trade it for nothing.
That's right. That's right. Well, you're blessed to have the talent to do so. People who don't have the talent are like me. And just listen to the talent.
You do, and you're awesome at it.
I just listen to the talent and wish I could. But we're so glad to have Dallas here. Follow him on his socials, Dallas Pryor, Pryor. And you know what? Stream his music, and you're probably going to hear it here on FlyOver Country 97.9. And I'm going to hold it to you. You better be back in the winter.
Jen Redding, you need to put me back on this radio tour in February.
Right?
That is her. I know I'm going to do a Texas run, but it might be tough to do a February. I got to go to Wisconsin, and that's where I was on Monday in Wisconsin.
Whoa.
Might be tough in February to make that drive down I-80. I wonder if when I got out of Lincoln, I noticed the same thing we have here on I-70, the interstate closed gates, and I'm like, ooh, February might be tough with that one. I hope I get to.
I don't know. We'd love to have you back, of course. And anytime you are traveling to Colorado, you can just swing in.
Absolutely. And if I'm not, I'm doing another radio single in June. We've got it all planned out. We got like a 3-year plan going on.
A 3-year plan. I don't even have a 3-day plan. All right. Well, thanks, Dallas, for stopping in. If you missed any of this interview, you can watch it on our Facebook page, NWKS Radio. Also be posted on our website, nwksradio.net. And we'll have the audio available also on demand. You're listening to FlyOver Country. My name's Kristina. We're getting back to our regular programming. Thanks so much for being with us.
Welcome to FlyOver Country.
It's probably the coolest name for a radio station I've seen yet.
FlyOver Country?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, we just rebranded probably like 3 years ago.
What was it?
Hot Country.
That,
Uh-huh. So we rebranded, and it was like we all got together and
that's a
We're
great
like-
idea.
yeah,
I
we're
love
like,
it.
okay, everybody come up with names. So like we're throwing it all around everybody, and one of our guys who's not very serious at all, he's like, well, this is FlyOver Country. We're like, that's actually kind of cool.
It is so
Like
cool.
own it. Like own it, right?
Yep, it is awesome. I do love it.
You just have to own that FlyOver Country feel. Yeah. Perfect.
Hopefully that sounded okay.
Yeah, for sure.